Hey everybody, welcome to the Digital Dojo, episode 15. This is the kids class. Today we're focusing on Kihon and Kata today. So we're going to be going through a lot of your basics that you're familiar with and just kind of tightening everything up and starting to work on those technical components at home. It's very, very important that you really focus on those things and watch carefully in the videos, okay? For the warm-up, I just want to go through just a little refresher on some things you should be doing. You should be loosening up all the joints in your body, all of those exercises that we normally do at the start where we're warming those up. You should do some light running and jogging exercises, high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, knees up, things like that. You can use something like a cone or any object where you would place it on the ground and you can run around that, or forward and back in a square, using two of them like we showed in the video before where you do figure eights between those two. It's really, really important to get a good warm up. So what I would suggest doing is if you are in your house, I want you to try to set a 10-minute timer. Okay, grab a friend or family member and let them warm up with you. Okay, this will actually get them moving as well, and it'll be fun to warm up with somebody. After that, we're going to work our standing basics today. So I'm going to go through a set of 10 where actually I'm not going to count. I'm going to face the camera and I'm just going to move when I'm ready to move, and you're going to try and match my speed and timing. Okay. After that, you're going to do that on your own for 20 more repetitions for each technique. That's 30 today. That's quite a bit. If you have somebody there with you, like a sibling or a parent, you can actually do this drill with them. You each take a turn doing 10. So I would do my 10 and they would copy me, and then they would do their 10 and I would copy them. So that's 3 sets, one with me, one that you're leading, and one that a partner is leading for. Make sure you have space, you don't hit each other. Then we're going to be going to our stepping basic tutorial. So I'm just going to talk through some of the key things that you need to focus on doing your stepping basics at home. Remember, if you can only step for one step, that's fine. If you can step for 2, 3, 4 steps, even better, but one step is fine. You just need that range of motion to do that single technique to make it nice. Okay? You're going to work on your kata 4 times. I have this little diagram here of it going up. Okay, so each set I want you to go faster and I want you to go stronger. So you might need to take 30 seconds rest in between there. Finally, we're going to do pick a mini tutorial kata. So I have all the hand katas up on our mini tutorial tab in this YouTube channel. I want you to pick one of those and work on them. Okay, so if you're doing Kihon kata or hand shodan, then I don't want you to jump to like hand godan. I'd rather pick the next one in order. So hand shodan, hand nidan, then hand sandan, then hand yondan, then hand godan. So try not to skip ahead too far. Try to work on the one that's coming up next, and that'll give you some ideas. You can even do the one that you're working on now and get some ideas for how to perform the kata better. And then finally, we're going to finish with your cool down and stretch. Always really important. That's a great time to throw on a movie or a show and then just stretch out for 10, 20, 30 minutes. You're going to build a lot of flexibility. So we got a fun training plan here today. Let's get to it. Okay, everybody, let's get started here. So I'm just going to make sure I'm centered. We're going to be working on our standing basics. So we'll have our feet together. Bow. Os. Okay. Yoi. So what I want you to do, I want you to match my speed. I'm starting with my right arm. I want you to start with your left. So we're kind of in a mirror position here. When I punch, you've got to punch. We're just going to do 10. Always key out on that 10th one. We're going to work through all our blocks and kicks as well. So follow along with each set. I'll give you a second in between each exercise to reset for the new technique. Again, so if you are walking through them, make sure you have the technique right before you go too fast. If the technique's a little advanced for you, skip that one. Okay, so we're going to move Ageuke now, upper block, rising block. Okay, so as fast as you can. Go back here to get umbarai, lower block, hand across. uchuke, inside block. Feet together for my Gary, front snap kick. Okay, so some details you want to watch for. White belts, red belts, you can keep your hips fairly square, but I want to see the yellow belts and above starting to move their hips with their blocks. We always turn on the toe with the heel almost touching the ground. We don't turn on the heel, okay? That connects us to our skeletal structure and not into our musculature, okay? And then from there, when you're doing your front kicks, make sure you fully retract them. Okay, make sure that they're nice and clean. Next, so I want you to take a 2-minute water break here, give it a pause, come back, we're gonna work on our stepping basics, okay? So, for our stepping basics, I want to walk you through some things and talk about some important elements. When we're doing our front stance, let's do it on this side. I want to have a nice bend in my leg, back leg straight. Punches, my punch is straight, and blocks, my hip is turned. Fully opened here, and I'm hiding this shoulder and hand back here. Okay, when I do a punch, for more advanced students, Gyakuzuki, we rotate the hip, okay, to finish that punch. When you're doing your kicking exercises, whether it's from kibarachi or front stance or even free flow, you need to get your foot back down to the ground quickly. That's key for kicking, okay? If your foot's in the air, you're gonna be spending a lot of time trying to recover, and that gives your opponent a huge advantage to counterattack you. So these are some key points I want you to focus on. So when we're doing our fundamental basics, remember we're doing a stepping punch jodan, okay? We're doing a stepping punch shudan. We're doing ageuke in both directions, upper block, sotouki in both directions. And then we don't do gedanburai because we enter every time with gedanburai, and in our combinations, we use it every time as well. So you'll try with uchiuke, you're gonna do shuto in koku terechi back stance. Okay, make sure that weight and knee is over the back toe, your hips are turned down, and I'm on my toes here. Again, I don't land like this. I have to land with the ball of the foot. Knife hand block is here, okay? Then we do our side kicks, side snap, side thrust kicks. Make sure we bring the leg up into correct position for that kick. And then moving into our more advanced ones with Mawashi Gari and Yushiro Gari for those of you who are doing that in your syllabus, okay? I want you to do 10 repetitions of each one of your basics that's on your syllabus for your grading, okay? I want you, and if you have any confusion about what's on your syllabus, give me an email or a phone call or text me or leave a comment below and I'll respond to it and let you know, okay? So that's very, very important. All those elements, and when you practice these, practice it for quality. If you're doing 10 reps, take time in between those 10 reps to really recover so you can have a nice technique, okay? Finally, we're gonna move into your own kata. So once you've done all that, again, you gotta pause this after you've had me talk you through it. You gotta do all your repetitions, then unpause it after this for the kata section, okay? Good luck, have a lot of fun, kiai if you can, okay? So for our next step here, we're going to our kata, your grading kata, not the one you want to do the most, your most advanced kata or anything like that, the one you would currently work on for the belt test that you'd have coming up. And you're going to do that 4 times. It's going to get slow, a little quicker, and full speed, okay? Each time you're honing on those techniques that you were aware you made mistakes on the first time, okay? Having eyes on your kata is a really good idea, so videoing yourself, maybe comparing it with the video that we have in the mini tutorial if you're doing Kihon or Hein Shodan or any of those katas, you got to see if you're doing the techniques right. So if you video it, you can watch it back and then you can make some major corrections. Start doing that when you're younger, okay? When you're in the kids class, if you already are doing that, your technique is just going to be phenomenal by the time you're a teenager and adult. Okay, after you've done your kata, you're going to go pick one of those mini tutorials on the YouTube channel. So just go under the playlists and look at the mini tutorials and pick a kata that's appropriate for your level or maybe just one step above, and I want you to work through it, okay? You're gonna have to copy the movements. It can take some time. It might be a weekend project, okay? But give it a try, have fun with it, leave some comments, send some emails. I love hearing from you guys. I've been hearing more and more this week, and I just love it. So just keep those emails coming, keep the phone calls, texts, Facebook Messenger, comments, any way to get hold of me. I will respond as soon as I can, and I'll give you feedback. If you video your technique or your kata, I'll give you some feedback. You gotta give me a couple days, because if everybody does it at once, I wanna make sure I do it correctly for everybody. But you can reach out to me that way. You don't have to do this by yourself. So make sure if you're having some issues, video yourself, send it to me. It's a great tool we have at our disposal. And I wanna spend more and more time working directly with you. So please take advantage of that. I noticed at the end of the video, there's a good chance only a few of you made it this far. But if you did, hopefully you're gonna get the benefit of listening to what I just said. Finally, after everything's said and done, do a cool down. Like I said before, sit down and watch your favorite show, listen to some music, whatever you want to do, and stretch. Get a good deep stretch, get lots of water, eat healthy, and then you're going to feel really great after this workout. So I hope you had a lot of fun with this, everybody. There's going to be some Saturday morning classes as well. You probably will see those more likely in Saturday afternoon, because I want to actually film those either tonight or in the morning. But you will be seeing these Friday classes any minute now, okay? Have fun.